Emmy and Golden Globe winner Kyra Sedgwick is back on stage in the new romantic comedy All of Me, now playing off-Broadway courtesy of the new group. And Kyra is in the studio with me today. Congratulations on this new project.
Thank you so much.
Congrats on being back on stage.
Thank you.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think I did a play in Williamstown about, 7 years ago, but it's been like 20 years since I've been on stage in New York.
And do you like the routine of, doing a show, doing the rehearsal process, doing the, is that something you love to do?
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
It's so much work. It is not for sissies, I have to say. Yeah. You are always a better actor after having done a play.
Yeah.
There's just no question about it, because you just get challenged over and over again every night, depending on the house, depending on the audience. Just getting to the point where you have an audience, you're working so hard and you're so immersed in it. And then when the audience comes, like some days, they give you one thing, some days, and you really can't count on one thing or another. So you just have to, be more in the present than you ever imagined you could be.
Yeah. So tell me about All of Me, a new romantic comedy being done by the new group. Set the scene for us, Kyra.
So it is a rom-com, definitely. And it's also a dysfunctional family story, my favorite. And what sets it apart is that it's incredibly funny, it's incredibly moving. We have our two romantic leads are disabled actors in wheelchairs, and they're doing text-to-speech technology, which is like sort of what Stephen Hawking used back in the day. And it really supports the comedy in a shocking way that you're not expecting. And you get to see this family and these two, two lovers trying to come together, and then this family that is really struggling. They're living in Schenectady, New York. They have no, financial support whatsoever. They're really having to work the system, and it's just great. It's got a lot to say about a lot of things.
You mentioned the disabled community, which obviously this play shines a spotlight on. We don't always see them at the center of a show. As they say, representation matters, and that's a very important thing.
Yeah, it's incredible. It feels so good to be a part of something like that. When the two actors are on stage, they're using the AAC technology, you can feel the audience going, is this okay? Ha ha, ha ha, ha 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 ha. And then they're laughing and they're like, oh my God. Yeah, they're just like us, and our similarities and our differences, and like, how do we wrap our arms? To me as an artist, it's so critical to be speaking to what makes us more alike than separate, and I think that's so wonderful in this show.
I was watching a little teaser for the play that the new group put up, and you said two things that stuck out to me. You said you've always wanted to play someone from Schenectady.
Yes, I have,
and
really.
You said that the stage scares you.
Yeah.
Tell me about
It's terrifying. Are you kidding? There's no take two. I guess some actors aren't scared by stage, but I don't trust them. No, I'm only kidding. I can't imagine. You're so naked. You're so vulnerable. I've been doing more directing than acting, and I find directing so much easier. I find it so much less vulnerable. I find like my heart is not, cracked open and wearing it on my sleeve, and just. It's just more vulnerable.
Yeah. You're working on a film with your husband, Kevin Bacon. First time sharing the screen with him in 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Now, is it easy playing opposite Kevin? When you guys are working together, is there a shorthand? Or
yeah, it's funny. It's really both and, right? Like, it's really easy because we've been together so long and we have worked together and we're such good colleagues.
You guys met working together.
Yeah, we did. It's hard because you're trying to pretend that you don't know each other and you're playing two different characters, and when you look at the other person, you want it to seem to the audience like you don't know that person. And so it takes a level of skill and acting that we're, capable of, but it's, sometimes it's just a little bit of a, mind whatever. That word I can't use.
All right, we're almost out of time, but I do want to ask, you are such a New Yorker.
Yeah.
What do you love most about the city?
Oh gosh, it's so funny. As I was sitting in traffic in a car today, all I thought was, God, why didn't I take the subway? I love the subway.
Yeah.
I really do. I know it needs help and, we can complain about it, but the truth is, like, it's the greatest way to get around, and also you get to, like, be part of the community again, like a melting pot. I feel like New York is not quite the melting pot it was in the 70s when I grew up here, but it is still that. It's the pulse of the city. And people take care of each other here. They really do.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Kyra, congratulations on everything you're doing. For now, folks can catch you in All of Me, now playing at the Pershing Square Signature Center. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your communities, click the subscribe button right here. You can also download our app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.